Listen, sit y'all ass down. I'm finna show y'all a disturbing ass video. I played this video for my 8-year-old daughter just now, and she confirmed it. She just went to the 3rd grade. She said, Mommy, they've been teaching us this since the kindergarten. What? I'm fucking shook. I'm shook. Okay? Sit your kids down right now and you better ask them. I'm in Florida. I don't know what they doing in your state, but apparently they doing this shit here. And they've been doing it for a while.
Somebody sent me these pamphlets of what they giving kids in school. We need to look at this real quick and talk about this. What to do if a stranger comes up to you on the street? First of all, I don't even like the way that look. When you open it up, it says here, do not be afraid. If a stranger walks up to you, no need to be scared. Usually they don't mean any harm. What? Do not scream or cry. This can hurt the person's feelings. Do not call them this can be just offensive as the N-word. Is they dead ass right now? Try to get to know him better. He just wants to make new friends just like you. Why would a grown man be needing to make friends with kids, children? This sounds like a setup to get our kids taken, abducted, kidnapped, snatched, stolen, and put into trafficking. Keep an eye on your kids. Man, if you could take them out of school and homeschool them, I suggest y'all do that. Because this right here, this don't look like the schools is looking out for them. It's looking like the schools is lining them up. If you know, you know, man. Stay woke.
Okay, Bella.
Yeah.
Okay. And y'all don't say nothing about my baby makeup because she's doing a YouTube video. But listen. What do they teach you about strangers in school?
Don't scream. Don't cry. Don't run. Try to make friends with them.
Okay. You know that's not right, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The video you just saw, that is in Florida, teaching little children to be friendly to strangers and not to think strangers who come up to them and grown-ass people who want to befriend them are not pedophiles, is part of the bigger plan. I talked about this before, where they have all these LGBT rights stuff being pushed, and this whole, I don't even know what kind of agenda it is, but the whole trying to get people to really believe that they could change the sex they were born as outside of an operation that more than enough people online complaining about, if they would have been informed properly, would have never done it. So this is leading up to the big bang where they're going to eventually have freaks out here that want to have sex with children, using the argument from new gender assignment and sex change to say that if children are allowed to do this at their ages of being a minor, they also should be allowed to decide if they want to have sex with predators. It's coming. And if you black women and the rest of you people don't wise up and start fighting back against all this nonsense in America, excuse me, and stop supporting all of this ignorance, it's never going to stop. It's just going to get crazier. Let me tell y'all a short story of how sick this shit has been in the world and how it really seeps and circulates in the minds of these people that allow this and promote it, right? I don't know how many of you knew about the Roman Emperor Nero, right? Now, his whole family was fucked up, incest everywhere, right? But there was this little boy, right? This little slave boy. I think he was like 12 years old. What was his name? Saurus, right? And one day he was doing his little slave chores and he's walking in the street. Nero saw him. Now Nero had just kicked to death. Y'all hear what I say? He kicked to death his wife. I forget her name was Papias or something like that, right? Anyway, Nero saw the little boy, and he swore up and down that the little boy resembled his wife he had just kicked to death and killed. He had his soldiers take the little boy. Listen to me now. Remember, he's 12 years old, right? Castrate the 12-year-old boy so he could sodomize this child and R-word him, violate him daily as if he was his wife reincarnated. He also had a wedding ceremony where he dressed this little 12-year-old boy as a woman and treated him like a literal bitch his whole life, fucking him in his ass. So when you guys are thinking that all is love and everybody's entitled to be who they are and let they freak fly, remember that story I just told you, because it's not always about the individualist identity. It's always more so supposed to be about the communal identity, which is better for everybody. The all for one, one for all. And in Latin they have a saying, what is it? E pluribus unum, right? If I remember correctly, I think it means all equals the one, or something like that. I know it's close to it. My Latin teacher would kick my ass, but listen. Bottom line is, no teacher, no school district should be putting out pamphlets trying to teach little children not to be afraid of strangers and to not think that grown-ass people who want to befriend children are not predators. Every parent in that state needs to be up in a fucking uproar, demanding that shit be taken out their class, those pamphlets be destroyed, and they actually put together a whole new curriculum of teaching those children how to avoid strangers and what predators are and what pedophilia is. Because they're trying to teach the children to lower their defenses so that they can be human trafficked. That's the bottom fucking line. Y'all chew on that for today. And more importantly, work on that. E pluribus unum. The many for the one. Something like that. Look it up. but serious, one for all for one. Take care of each other so these wicked people who are in power, the way Nero was, doesn't do unspeakable things to your defenseless children. Bye.